Chapter 18, Quality Assurance. Learning objectives. As a result of successfully completing this chapter, readers will be able to 1. Define quality in the context of central service operations. 2. Describe the components of central service quality program. 3. Explain the basics of failure mode and effects analysis and root cause analysis. 4. Discuss common quality programs such as total quality improvement, continuous quality improvement, total quality management, Six Sigma and Lean, other quality programs and standards. And 5. Review common quality procedures in the Central Service Department. Introduction. Healthcare consumers demand quality in the products and services they receive. They expect nothing less than the best for themselves and their loved ones while using inpatient and outpatient healthcare services. Central service professionals must establish appropriate quality levels for the products and services they produce and ensure these levels are consistently maintained. CS technicians directly serve internal customers, physicians, nurses, and other professionals working in the facility. The success of CS depends upon satisfying the needs of these internal customers so they can best serve the patients. Quality, or lack of quality, can have dramatic consequences on the health and safety of both patients and facility personnel. Providing quality products and services directly impacts patient outcomes and significantly impacts the department's success in the healthcare facility. CS technicians are an integral part of quality service throughout the healthcare facility. CS technicians are now processing medical devices for surgery centers, physicians' offices, off-site clinics, and third-party reprocessors. With emerging antibiotic-resistant bacteria and the ever-increasingly complexity of surgical instrumentation, it has never been more challenging or rewarding for CS personnel to consistently provide quality products and services. This chapter will discuss several established quality indicators to assist in monitoring quality within CS departments. The ultimate goal is high-quality patient care. This can best be achieved through comprehensive training programs and ongoing quality monitoring. Definitions. Customer, internal, the physicians, nurses, and other professional personnel served by central service personnel. Quality, the consistent delivery of products and services according to established standards. Quality integrates the concerns for the customers, including patients and user department personnel, with those of the department and the facility. Quality in central service operations. Quality requires CS technicians to look at what they do from their customer's perspective. In many respects, CS production is only as good as the last device processed or the most recent service provided. 100 error-free items can be processed, but one imperfect tray or service will be noticed and considered as the department's quality outputs are evaluated. While this may seem unreasonable, it is important to understand that just one error can cause significant harm to patients and employees. What is quality? The concept of quality relates to the degree or grade of excellence of a product or service. For example, emergency department personnel may believe that an emergency code cart was delivered efficiently or on a timely basis, but the cart might not provide a needed item that was requested on the pick list, supply listing. This indicates poor service quality. By contrast, when a surgical instrument set is needed quickly and the CS department delivers it promptly with all necessary components, poor service quality can still result if the surgical staff was not informed of the set delivery. In short, quality is measured through the eyes of the customers, and their concerns relate to both products and service. The patient must be at the center of quality concern. CS professionals must provide properly processed products when they are needed. Just being good is not good enough. A surgical tray delivered to the operating room on time, but with incomplete or incorrect instruments, does not represent quality of service and can cause the patient to have less desirable outcome due to the instrumentation problems. CS technicians accept this responsibility and the challenge to consistently meet these requirements. Looking at functions from the customer's perspective allows CS team to critically review its process to determine where improvements can be made. Remember that increased education should help staff provide a higher quality of service. Quality takes time, effort, and participation from everyone in the healthcare facility. When measuring quality, best practices provide a good starting point. CS staff can use their knowledge to increase efficiencies. How is quality identified? Products and services might be considered excellent if they meet one's needs. They do what they are supposed to do. If a new washer disinfector is properly used, but instruments are still dirty after a complete cycle, the equipment will be judged inferior. However, if the equipment meets expectations, it produces clean, decontaminated instruments, it is easier to assume that this is a great manufacturer and I would purchase from this company again. This feeling provides a subjective view of quality, provides no basis for measurement. What's more, it does not consider the customer service levels. Branding is another subjective form of quality identification. If one has a great experience with a specific equipment, a future purchase from that manufacturer is more likely than if negative experiences occur. Products processed by CS professionals should always be complete and properly assembled with no errors. An internal department system should be implemented to identify inferior products before they leave the area. External department information can be obtained from customers by using the count sheets for trays, pick tickets for case carts, and requested items, and or by formal surveys designed to learn about quality dimensions for customers from a customer's perspective. Figure 18.1 shows statistics from both internal and external sources, and they should be analyzed. Errors should be studied, and corrective actions should be implemented to best ensure quality improvement. Components of quality. Quality is not a quick fix for healthcare facilities. Achieving world-class, best-in-the-industry quality requires a multi-year plan to move a facility from its current level to the ideal, highest achievable quality. For example, the Ritz-Carlton hotel chain, the only U.S. lodging organization to win prestigious Malcolm Baldrige Award for quality, began its quality journey with a benchmark of 60,000 defects per million transactions. It planned a 6-year process to move to 0.60, less than 1 defect per million transactions. The Ritz-Carlton's definition of world-class quality also requires a 50% reduction in cycle time, the time that passes between an order being placed and being completed. The planned approach to move toward an ideal quality goal is just as relevant to healthcare as it is to hospitality. Top-level administrators must emphasize quality because their support is critical for success. Most problems affecting the employee's ability to accomplish work are caused by systems and procedures that have, in some way, been required or implemented by top-level leaders. Departmental quality should be multidisciplinary as well as interdepartmental. A true quality program utilizes all CS professionals and cross-section of its customers. See figure 18.2 for intradepartmental, multidisciplinary quality. Empowerment. Empowerment is the action of driving the process of decision-making and implementation down the facility's chain of command. In other words, some decisions that have traditionally been made by managers or higher-level departmental staff or administrators are now made by supervisors or frontline staff members. Empowerment is typically limited to well-defined areas such as progress improvement, changes within the employee's defined areas of responsibility. Employees assigned to specific work areas must now know how to properly perform all work tasks before they can be empowered. Managers must provide training about the concept of empowerment, and they must encourage the sharing of ideas and suggestions that can lead to improvements. Leadership. Only quality requires committed leaders to help manage the data plan opportunities, establish priorities, and empower people to implement process improvements. Effective leaders define standards to be attained in quality products and services. Those standards will drive the development of strategies that address customer satisfaction and the attainment of the facility's goal. Departmental leaders, including shift supervisors and lead technicians, should be the first-line guardians of the quality program to ensure that all departmental personnel consistently adhere to the standards and priorities set by senior managers. Employees should help their teammates follow established guidelines. This can be accomplished by interacting with new or less qualified staff members, assisting in ongoing training, and participating in daily quality control checks. Empowerment defined. Empowerment is the act of granting authority, power to employees so they make decisions within their areas of responsibility. Process improvement defined. Process improvement is the activity to identify and resolve task-related problems that yield poor quality, the strategy of finding solutions to eliminate the root causes of process performance problems. Standard data. Each department must select the data that will be used to monitor its quality process. Figure 18.3 provides an example of data that has been collected and compiled for analysis. Planning tools and procedures. Quality planning can reduce existing problems and prevent potential problems. It involves studying other facilities. How do other facilities deliver each product and service that their patients and customers want? Remembering that the process, not people, is the cause of most problems. And thinking about how to improve. Steps of quality planning include the following. Step 1. Identify the needs and requests of the department's customers. Step 2. Identify an ideal process to consistently address each need request. Step 3. Compare actual steps and outcomes of each process to the ideal outcome, for example, 100% error-free trays. Step 4. Plan process control activities to improve the system. Step 5. Measure the errors. With good quality systems in place, the number of errors should decrease. Principles of quality management. Several principles of quality management form the foundation of a quality process. Patient focus, assuring patients' needs are the driving force of decision-making, problem-solving, and other activities. Process management, placing the emphasis on managing the process rather than upon managing employees. Continuous quality improvement, believing that things can always be done better and then undertaking improvement efforts. And finally, fact-based decisions, basing decisions on facts rather than assumptions. Staff members. To have a successful quality program, all departmental staff members must be fully engaged with the program. While management may set the standards and goals, technicians, for the most part, carry out the process to achieve success. Providing all staff members with a solid education foundation will help ensure that they use critical thinking on the job. Employees must be empowered to address solutions to immediate problems within their realm of expertise. For example, they should be allowed to stop what they are doing to help another employee. They should be able to enlist the assistance of other workers in problem-solving tasks when necessary. Also, employees who desire additional responsibilities should be allowed to work on longer-term problem-solving projects. This may be done with the use of cross-functional teams that select a process problem, analyze it, develop alternatives, offer solutions, and make implementation suggestions. It is important for senior leaders to recognize superior staff members and teams. Definition: cross-functional team. Group of employees from different departments within the healthcare facility that work together to resolve operating problems. Process management. Studying process is critical because process problems cause errors. If errors are identified and resolved, patients and customers will experience fewer problems. See figures 18.4 and 18.5 for an example. Also, employees will have greater success in consistently delivering products and services that meet quality standards. Some processes commonly studied for improvement are instrument set turnaround times, instrument set accuracy, surgical case cart accuracy, and inventory fill rates. The highest levels of quality are difficult to attain and maintain. When quality is not emphasized, inconsistent products, service delays, negative patient outcomes, and employee conflicts can arise. These problems contribute to higher costs for the facility and the patient and lower revenues for the healthcare facility. Quality control indicators. Purpose of quality control indicators. CS quality control indicators are often used to determine how well the department is meeting its objectives. Several quality indicators should be monitored periodically. See figure 18.6. Some examples of CS quality indicators are: customer departments receive STAT, urgent medical supplies within 5 minutes of request. Only sterile supplies with current dates are available on unit supply cards. Sterilization process are acceptable based upon results of physical, chemical, and biological indicators. Instrument sets contain clean, functional, and correct contents. Patient care equipment and supplies are available in proper working conditions. Instruments are available for scheduled procedures to avoid the use of immediate use steam sterilization, or IUSS. Biological indicators accompany every load requiring biological monitoring, and case cards contain correct contents. Analysis of quality concerns. Failure mode and effect analysis, FMEA, and root cause analysis, RCA, are two widely used methods to analyze issues discovered within quality systems. Although these methods are not always recognized or practiced in their original form, their popularity has continued to grow. Both concepts are important tools that can be used in a quality program. Conclusion of Chapter 18, Part 1.